Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining the meeting from, or where your presentation. Are you excited? Okay, let me know. Let me know you can see me. Let me know you can see me, and you can see me, and you can hear me. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you. So, welcome to the Purpose Driven Community Business Presentation. The Purpose Driven Community, otherwise called a PDC launches its official project tagged Be in Charge of Your Life campaign. The Purpose Driven Community has as its slogan Purpose Beyond Pension. And so my name is Inibe Godofia. I'm an entrepreneur mentor, the founder of the Purpose Driven Community, and the CEO of the Real Paint International. I hold a bachelor degree in English and Literature and also an OND in Business Administration. I'm a serial entrepreneur and I have vision of helping people realize and fulfill their purpose. I am from Tawafa in Okanafunugu government area of Akwa Ibom State. I'm from a very poor family. My father used to be a wash knight. He also used to be involved in digging of toilets. Of course, I used to be the PA to my father when I was a child. I started being a PA when I was a child. To be a PA to my father on special duties. When he digs the toilet, I'll be the one that will be dragging the sand from the pit. I know a number of us may not know what we call pit toilet, but that was actually what my father used to do. And he used to be a wash night, traveling a distance, long kilometers from Okanafun to Etimeko to do his work every night. And so in 2001, I was taken to Yo by one of my aunties, and I started selling carpet. If you look at the screen, you see carpet. That is where I used to sell carpet. And I stayed there for 6 good years, you know. And thereafter, I moved from there, and I started learning how to manufacture paint. And I also spent about 3 years learning how to manufacture paint. So staying in New York for a whole period of 9 years, I was involved in servitude, in learning, and in working with other people. Ladies and gentlemen, I did all this I did because I saw my background and I knew that given my background, I cannot become what I want to become in life unless I took a bold step because in life, if you do not become angry about where you found yourself, you can never do anything to change from that your background. So I saw my background. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't like it. That was why when I left my village, I got myself involved in so many things. And thereafter, 10 years after secondary school, that was when I met I met an attempt to enter into a tertiary institution, and I went to Polytechnic, and I also went to the university. All of this sponsoring myself through all these areas. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, I saw a vision in front of me. I saw a vision. That was why I pushed. I knew that I can actually become successful if I can tell the bold step with my hand. Because Ziegler says you can if you say you can. He said nobody, even if nobody believes in you, you can become successful. But you can never become successful if you don't believe in yourself. And so I believed in myself. I knew I can actually do it. And so I pushed. And today, I can tell you that I have a silver lining in front of me. It is no longer as it used to be today because with this particular community, we're already building a large, God has given another opportunity where a number of people are actually being built by the community we are building, and they are realizing themselves and becoming more and more about themselves. Of course, it is imperative for us to know at this time that the greatest tragedy in life is not death. The greatest tragedy in life is being alive without knowing why you are alive. And so that's why we actually created the purpose driven community, one opportunity where people can actually learn to know, learn to realize themselves, realize their purpose, realize their potentials, so they can be able to live this kind of life. So whosoever have given you this video to watch have loved you so much. So I'm inviting you to pay particular attention to what you're about to see today, because what you're about to see today is what is capable of changing your life, because it has changed thousands of persons' lives within and outside this country. And so who are we? We are a business group of creative and forward-thinking individuals from different fields of endeavors. We have a common goal of creating financial freedom time freedom, and health freedom. And so we do this by understanding the principle of wealth creation. And we provide a system, a structure, and a support to enable you be able to achieve all this that we are talking about. And so our vision is to raise a community of people who think daily about the reason they were created, work towards achieving it, and helping others do so to be able to fulfill purpose. Of course, our mission is to raise 30,000 monthly millionaires by 2036 so that they can raise other millionaires in order for us to be able to contribute effectively to life. So what does financial freedom mean to you? Of course, we know that if you are not financially free, you are in trouble. You need financial freedom to be able to enjoy the life, to live life according to your own terms. And so when you hear about financial freedom, what does it mean? Financial freedom is when your passive income exceeds your expenditure. That's when you are financially free. And so what is passive income? Passive income is the income that you receive on a regular basis, whether you work or not. So to be rich means passive income. Okay? So we cannot talk about passive income without understanding the concept of leverage. And leverage is the only knowledge to create wealth. So why are you not rich already? It is because there are things that keep people poor. There are a lot of things in the world today that is keeping people poor on a daily basis. One is lack of financial education and financial consciousness. The second is fear of unknown. Wrong belief about wealth. Wealth is not making sense to a lot of people. People have changed the meaning of money for something else. Physical laziness, blaming other people for your lack of patience and inability to delay gratification. Get a job mentality, outright rejection of change for no reason, being addicted to the approval and opinion of others. Obsolete mental programming is also one of the reasons that people are poor today. And of course, procrastination. So we need to understand that there are two types of poverty in the world today. The first is called poverty trap, and the second is called poverty line. So what is poverty trap? Poverty trap is when you are in a job or in a business that does not allow you time to learn more things. You are there every day, you go out, you work, you come back, you go out, you work, you come back. It doesn't give you any time to learn new knowledge, to know new things. And when you do not, whatever thing you are doing, no matter the amount of money you are making, when there is no opportunity, you can learn more. It means that at a point, you are going to get into a situation of diminishing return. Nothing is coming in again. So that's poverty trap. So what is the trap? The trap there is that you are in a job that does not give you time to get more knowledge. So you are in a trap. And so the next one is poverty line. Poverty line is when you are in a job that you are engaging, that you are earning enough to meet up with your daily need. But when you are taken away from that job, heaven and hell is loose. You can no longer continue to make the money you are making. That's poverty line. So what do you need? Do you need help? The reality is that 90 to 99% of our problems today, of your problem today, can be solved with money. But you don't need money, you need knowledge. Because people who are looking for money have not seen it. You need value to attract money. Value commands money. Knowledge creates value. You cannot have knowledge without study. So life does not reward you according to your effort, but life does not reward you according to your effort. Life rewards you according to the quality of knowledge behind your effort. A rich man works very hard, and a poor man works very hard too. But you notice that a hardworking poor man can never become rich. Why? Because there's no knowledge. Knowledge is not attached to what he's doing to be able to guarantee him the level of life he wants. So again, businesses does not fail, people fail. And people do not even fail. People lack the requisite knowledge to doing what they should do, the way they should do to becoming successful. So according to Robert Kiyosaki, in his cash flow quadrant, there are basically four ways that money flows to us. Money comes to you either as an employee, or as a self-employed, or as a business owner, or as an investor. So Robert Kiyosaki writes it in a cash flow quadrant. He says there's what we call the left-hand side of the quadrant and the right-hand side of the quadrant. On the left-hand side of the quadrant, we have the E quadrant. That's an employee. You are working for somebody and you are making the money. So whatever happens, it is your effort that gives you money. Now again, you may say, oh, I don't want to work for somebody, I want to work for myself. You become a self-employed. So you own the job yourself. You do the job, you make the money. The moment you don't do the job, money does not come. Now let's go to the right-hand side of the quadrant, where you have the B quadrant and the I quadrant. So there, you see that the B quadrant stands for business quadrant. You own a system and people work for you. That's where Dangote comes in. That's where Gimovia comes in. That's where Mark Zuckerberg comes in. That's where Travis Kalanick comes in. That's where all these guys that own system. Jack Ma comes in. They own a system. It's not your effort. It's not your energy. Now, the I quadrant stands for investment. Investor quadrant. You're an investor. You put in your money. Money comes to you. So either way, whatever happens on the right-hand side, you don't need to be there for money to come to you. But on the left-hand side, you need to be there for money to come to you. It is not bad to begin life at the left-hand side, but you must look for a way of migrating from the left-hand side to the right-hand side if you want to be financially free. So, if you're an employee, example of employees are civil servants, bankers, engineers, journalists, etc. The concept is go to school, get a job. You get a poor pay, no time for yourself. You work for 30 to 35 years and you retire. And you retire into poverty, unfortunately. No work, no pay. You must be present at work to be able to make the money. So you end up building other people's dreams, no dependable retirement income. We notice that the Vanguard newspaper of March 14, 2013 says that 459 post-retirees die awaiting entitlement and many are on sick leave. And as if that is not even enough, just a few days ago, the federal government of Nigeria announced there has been an announcement that the federal government has proposed the temporary engagement of retirement of retired teachers and skilled volunteers as part of measures to address the starving shortage in the country's education sector. That is what President Tinubu's government is announcing. So the question is, if they are going to bring teachers, lecturers that have retired into the system to be able to fight the shortages of staff, what will happen to new students, new graduates, thousands of millions of graduates on the streets? And so you are beginning to go to school today, thinking tomorrow will be better. So what happened to them? That's the kind of situation we have found ourselves at this point in time. Oh, you said, I don't want to work for someone, I want to be a self-employed. If you're self-employed, your business is built around you. No system. You own a job, but not a business. You need to be physically present to make the money. And you are prone to illnesses. No hard work, no money. And when you train anybody to help you so that you can rest, you will end up training your competitors. Example is hairstylists, engineers, technicians, traders, accountants, lawyers, and what have you. So if your time and effort is required for you to get paid, then your income is limited by the number of hours you can work. And of course, you know that every one of us has only 24 hours in a day. Whether you're a cleaner, you earn 30,000 a month. Whether you're a lawyer, you earn 300,000 a month. Whether you're a medical doctor. When once you need your time to be there for you to make money, you are limited because the time will come. You cannot do it all the time. So what is the answer? The answer is for you to own a system where people can be able to work for you. If you own a system, you are making passive income. So you can be a business owner, you own a system. You can be a business owner without actually owning your own business. You are going to see that at the cost of this cost. So if you become an investor, money is beginning to work for you. All successful people have one thing in common, and that thing is called leverage. And so what is leverage? Leverage is known as the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money working for you, ladies and gentlemen. And so we realize that the most reason most people struggle financially is that they learn to work hard for their money without understanding the principle of wealth creation. Tell your neighbor, principle of wealth creation. If you don't understand the principle of wealth creation, you will suffer till the end of life on earth. Of course, the fourth richest man on earth, Warren Buffett says, That if you don't find a time to make money while you sleep, you will work till you die. So you must be able to find a way to make money while you are sleeping. And you cannot do that unless you understand the principle of wealth creation. And we are going to discuss the principle of wealth creation. You key into the principle of wealth creation by understanding the types of leverage systems that we have in the world today. We have what we call the OPM, other people's money. You can leverage into other people's money. OPT, other people's time. OPW, other people's work. OPE, other people's experiences. OPI. This implies learning and copying good income procedure ideas. You can actually franchise with a company, or you network. You go into a network business, or you have a scalable production and distribution and scalable customer-based system like Mark Zuckerberg. Now, this is the question, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to make a choice. If I tell you, which one will you prefer? Is it to make 1 naira that duplicates in value every day for 31 days? 1 naira that duplicates in value every day for 31 days? Or 10 million naira for 3 months? This month they give you 30 million, next month they give you 30 million, the other month they give you 30 million, 3 months. Or 1 naira that duplicates in value every day for 31 days. Now let's take a look at this. I want you to see the power of duplication. The power of duplication. Because one of the richest men in the US, Paul Getty, says, I'd rather make 1% from the effort of 100 men than 100% of my effort. So on day 1, you make 1 naira. Day 2, you make 2 naira. Day 3, 4 naira. Day 4, 8 naira. Day 5, 16 naira. Remember, you are having 1 naira that is duplicable on a daily basis, that's duplicating itself. So on day 6, you make 32 naira. On day 7, you make 64 naira. On day 10, you make 512 naira. On day 13, you make 4,096 naira. On day 14, you make 8,192 naira. On day 15, you will make 16,384 naira. On day 16, you will make 32,768 naira. Now, let's go down. On day 23, you will make 4,194,304 naira. One naira that is duplicating itself every day. Duplicating itself. On day 25, you are making 16,777,216 naira. On day 28, you are making 134,217,728 naira. Now let's look at what you make on the 30 and 31. On the 30, you are making 536,870,912 naira. And on the 31, ladies and gentlemen, you are making 1,073,741,824 naira. 1 naira that duplicates itself in value every single day. This is the power of duplication. Tell your neighbor, power of duplication. Now, so creating wealth is obeying financial principle. You make a living by what you do, that is active income, but you attain financial freedom by building a system that will eventually work for you, leverage. I don't know what you may be doing at this point in time. I don't know how much money that comes into your pocket. I don't even care about it. But I want you to understand that if you want to become financially free in this life, you must be able to build a system that will eventually work for you, even when you are not doing anything. So what will give you financial freedom? 1, it is building a leverage system, business system, or invest or partner with a leverage business system. So what will happen if your income, if you suddenly stop working today? Ask yourself, ask your neighbor. What will happen to you if you suddenly stop working today? Look at the world today. Obafemi will partner with Coca-Cola. He makes 3 naira from every bottle of Coca-Cola that you drink today. And he makes so much money. He makes up to 4 million bottles of Coca-Cola product is sold on a daily basis in Nigeria. And that's how much he makes. And where is Awolowo today? He's in the grave. The children are making the money. When the children dies, the grandchildren will continue to make the money. Olusegun Obasanjo, the same thing. He makes 1 naira from every MTN subscribers in Nigeria. MTN, Airtel, and Glo. MTN alone has up to 60 million subscribers in Nigeria. You don't need to know about it just to make that kind of money. So you may need to ask yourself, how does money come to your pocket on a daily basis? How does it come? So today you need to set a goal for your financial freedom. Today, tell yourself, I make a vow to make more passive income than active income, because active income will have limitations for you. Our economy has truly changed. In the 1880, we have what was called Industrial Revolution. Before 1880, in 1800, we have what was called Agricultural Revolution. In 1880, we have Industrial Revolution. After that, we move into Computer Revolution in 1980. In 1990, we move into Internet Revolution, where people like Jack Ma used and became richest man in China. In 2010, we move into what we call the Information Revolution, where people like Linda Ikeji became one of the richest women in Nigeria. In 2020, we move into the Connected Revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, in the connected economy, artificial intelligence will dominate, and that's how we go into artificial intelligence revolution. The new economy is driven by connectors. The connected economy will be driven by connectors, and there are basically three types of connectors. We have what is called person-to-person connection, and that's where Mark Zuckerberg comes in. Mark Zuckerberg does not have any business office. What he does is he connects you to your friends, your neighbors, your acquaintances, and he makes all his money. It's about $60 billion richer. If you compare him to Aliko Dangote, who is the richest man in Africa, you notice that the connected economy and the industrial economy do not work in the same way. You make more money in connected economy than in industrial economy. That's why a small person like Mark Zuckerberg will make money than the richest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote. The next one is service to person connection. That's where Uber comes in. Uber does not have any car, any driver, any park, but it makes more money than Frank Neji. Travis Kalanick is the owner of Uber. He doesn't have any park, no driver, no car to his name, but he makes all the money. Frank Neji is the owner of ABC Transport. He drives everywhere in Nigeria, but he cannot make the same money. Active income. You're talking about taking advantage of the connected economy. The last connection we have is one that connects product to person, and that is where Amazon comes in. Jeff Bezos does not manufacture a common thing like pure water. What does he do? He only connects you to other people's products, and he makes all the money on it. Now compare him to Florisha Lakaja. Look at from the age. Jeff Bezos is about 56 years. Florisha Lakaja is about 60-something years. Jeff Bezos is about $190 billion richer than Florisha Lakaja, that's about $1.5 billion. She's in oil and gas. So the connected economy creates room for young people to become millionaires. If you're a young man or a young woman in Nigeria, I want to assure you that there's no need for you to worry yourself. The connected economy is here for you, provided you like to key into the principle of it. So do you want to take advantage of the connected economy? If you do want to take advantage of the connected economy, you have to become a connector. Tell your neighbor, become a connector. You become a connector. It's by becoming a connector that you're able to build this system that within just 1 year, 2 years, you're able to make, look at the screenshot, you're able to make up to 10 million, up to 50-something million in one account, when you can have up to 40, 50 accounts in the system. And people are winning cars. It's because of the concept, because you're not the one killing yourself. You only learn the principle of building the system. You can be able to buy this house is built by somebody that said the field that he has become a part of the system. In just 2 years plus, he's able to build this house and buy this car. That's exactly what we are having. So our plan is an option for everybody to consider. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the #1 financial system in the world that reward connectors. So we discovered a company that manufactures consumables. We decided to do business with them after much research, and they are paying us as connectors sumptuously. How does it work? You partner or you invest with this business system with just 10,000 naira, you become a connector. As you partner with just 10,000 naira, as a business connector, we can pay you as much as 490,000 naira on a daily as you build the business along. So what value do we connect to? The company that we partner with, Millennium Nature Park International, has a lot of products that takes care of people's health that we get connected to. This is what we do, and we told you the system you are going to get connected to people, and you become financially free. The detox product we have is a natural detoxifier. People are becoming The health challenges is bringing people down every day because of environmental hazard. People are having a lot of disease, a lot of illnesses that they cannot actually explain. That a natural medicine that every day the hospital can no longer explain what the problem is. So the Detox Plus is a natural detoxifier. It boosts your immune system. It is rich in antioxidants. It promotes kidney and liver health. It regulates cholesterol, aids digestion, fights inflammation, help with cough, improve vision. We also have the one that is called rejuvenating drink. It is rich in antioxidants. It's a natural multivitamin, reduces wrinkles and age lines, boosts immune system. It is good for arthritis. It aids stress and also relieve anxiety. It's a natural analgesic. It balances your body pH level, ladies and gentlemen. We have the glucomil. It balances your blood sugar level, improves body metabolism, tones soft liver and kidney, controls excessive urination, enhances fertility in male and female. It balances your hormone system, reduces anxiety, combats fatigue, and it kills every form of intestinal parasite. We also have the cardiac meal, as the name implies. Everything that has to do with cardiovascular challenge, this are the product that takes care of it. It manages all forms of cardiovascular issues, manages brain-related problems, improves your blood circulation in your body. It's good for respiratory tract challenges and also deals with seizure. We have the Gynomil that is specially manufactured for women. It balances female hormones, boosts ovulation, prevent and shrink fibroid, eases treats urinary tract infection, take care of yeast infection, boosts libido, its antimicrobial properties, and the rest of them. We have the D-Man. D-Man is specially formulated for man. It treats impotency, boosts sperm count and mortality. It handles prostate issues, boosts libido, arrests premature ejaculation, increases energy level, enhances mood. It improves blood circulation in your system and reduces insomnia. If you cannot sleep, to help you to sleep. We have malaria and typhoid shells. Instead of buying drugs in the chemist and it's killing your immune system, you pick a blood our malaria and typhoid shield. We have Nacom oil. Nacom oil fights against inflammation, anti-allergy, fights against inflammation, anti-allergy, treat pains and joints, dissolve ovarian yeast, improves sperm count, boosts wound. If you have any wound in your body, it takes care of it. We have the control oil for contraceptive. Don't allow anybody to choke anything into your body. Use our natural contraceptive that does not have any side effects. We have the GastroPro for any form of gastric ulcer. We have the peptic tea for any form of peptic ulcer. We have the blood building tea. We have the cream. And the company pays us in 12 various ways. Tell your neighbor 12 various ways. It pays you in 12 various ways. Now, how do you earn in this system? You earn from what we call direct connector bonus. You just get somebody, as you partner with just 10,000 naira in the system, you stand a chance of benefiting either 2,000, either 2,000, 112,000, 123,000, 133,000, 145,000, 156,000. Only on that package alone. Only on that package. Remember, I said the company pays us in 12 various ways. So by just partnering in the system, you can be able to make either 2,000 from 2,000 to 156,000 only on that package. 11 other packages is still remaining. Now you can say, okay, I want to activate my account. You can move your account from just becoming a partner. You get extra 30,000 naira. The company gives you product that is equivalent without your money. With that product, you can move to either entry level or standard level or executive level or elite level or VIP level. The level you belong in the system, the money you make in the system is depending on the level you are at the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very beautiful. So you can have just one business portfolio. You can have 3 business portfolio, just like having 3 shops. You can have 5 business portfolio, just like having 5 shops. You can have 7 business portfolio, 15 business portfolio. Remember, the number of portfolios you have depends. The money you make in the system is dependent on the portfolio you have and the level you are in the business. But you just started with just 10,000 naira. There's nothing anybody can do with 10,000 and become financially free in Nigeria. But here, we are not just talking about you making money, we are talking about you becoming financially free. It doesn't matter whatever you are doing at the moment. You can also, another way we can make money in the system is what we call uni-level bonus. The company also pays you with uni-level bonus up to 12% of up to 12 generation. It's not only you. As you are doing the business, people under you are doing the business, the company also pays you in uni-level bonus. Remember I said it pays you in 12 different ways. There's what we call upgrade bonus. At any time your directly sponsored downline upgrade their package, you can earn up to 28% of their newly purchased PV. From entry to standard, to executive, to elite, to VIP. Different levels and different percentage of earning. You can also earn what we call repurchase bonus. A 20% bonus is what you can earn on every personal purchase you make only on yourself. We also have what we call retail profit. You earn 25% retail profit from every product you directly purchase by yourself, every customer you send a product to. There's also what we call rank award. The company says, attend the required PV on the laser leg and get the rank at any point in time. These are the rank. This young man standing here is called Ambassador Eden Philip. He has won 7 cars in this business. Within the span of just 3 years, he has won 7 cars. This is when the company did. The woman you are seeing here is a medical doctor. She's building the business from Abuja. That is the CEO of our company on the right-hand side, and the husband of the CEO by the left-hand side. In the middle, you can see Diamond Day. Diamond Day means this woman has won. This woman is collecting a dummy check of 10 million naira. She has won up to 9 cars in this business in just 3 years. Look at the people that is winning rank. People that were nobody yesterday, but today building the system. They are building a kind of system that no matter what they are doing, even when they are sleeping, they still get paid. The man here is a medical doctor. He's got to Dr. Agada. That is the car he won. His first car, Star 4 manager. So you are doing the business. You are not just making money, but the company is still giving you cars. So as a Star 1 manager, the company says when you get 5,000 PV on your left-hand side, that's on your laser leg, the company pays you extra 70,000 naira. Star 2 manager, 20,000 PV. Star 3 manager, when you have 50,000 PV on your laser leg, you will make up to 3 million naira in that your account. And the company still gives you extra 1 million naira. And as a Star 4 manager, the company says if you get 100,000 points on your laser leg, the company will give you your car. That's when you have your first car in the business. And as a diamond, the company says get 250,000 PV on your laser leg. The company will give you 10 million naira car. That's your second car in the business. Remember, this does not have anything to do with the money you are making every day. This is just the point, because every single product I showed you, every single of those products has points. So those points is kept for you when people that are doing business under you are accumulating the points. When you reach 250, the company says you are qualified to become a diamond. And the company gives you your second car in the business, 10 million. Again, when that your point goes to 600,000 points on your laser leg, the company says you have qualified for Star 1 diamond. The company gives you 15 million naira. At that point, you have made up to 20 million in that particular account. Remember, you are still making money as you are getting this rank. So as a Star 2 diamond, the company says get 1.5 million PV on your laser leg. We are going to give you 25 million naira. At this point, it's no longer car, it is building. And it goes to the last one, the Star 3 diamond. 4 million points on your laser leg. At this point, you have made up to 333 million naira in that particular account before the company gives you 60 million naira for qualifying as a Star 3 diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not just showing you another opportunity, we are showing you a one-time opportunity that can take care of your challenges. It's unfortunate that people don't have time to build their own life, they build their own business, but they have time to build businesses for other people. For lifestyle award, the company said the following rank members can enjoy lifestyle bonuses as you build business every time. Whether you're a Star 4 manager, a diamond, a Star 1 diamond, a Star 2 diamond, a Star 3 diamond, the company said we will continue to be giving you every month. If you and your team are generating certain points, they are going to give you certain level of money on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. It doesn't have anything to do with the money you are making on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen. From time to time, the company gives what we call promo award. Periodically, various promos are being greeted to partners in the system. You can as well say, okay, I want to do investment in the business, I want to be a stockist. The company says we will stock product with you. We have three categories of stockists in the business. We have what we call mini stockists. For mini stockists, it's 2 million naira. For super stockists, it's 5 million. And for mega stockists, it's 10 million. You can bring your money and come and keep the company stock product with you. Now, anybody that pick a single product, when you pay the 2 million, company will return 320,000 naira to you in cash and take 80 to your voucher. Every single person that pick a bottle of detox like this from you, the company pays you on 4.5% of the amount of this and the PV for this product. Anybody that picks stem cell from you, the company says you get 4.5% of the PV of that amount, of that money. Again, you can become a super stockist, 5 million naira. The company says, pay us 5 million naira. We will stock you with food of worth 5 million naira. And we are still going to return 1 million naira back to you. And every single person that clears one product like this from your stock, you make a total sum of 6%. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have what is called mega stockists, 10 million naira. 10 million naira, you pay 10 million, the company stock you product worth 10 million naira and returns 2 million naira to you. And anybody that picks product from you, the company gives you 7.5% of that amount. There's also what we call global profit share. Global profit share is for every person that has won their first car in the business. So the company shares 3% of the company's profit quarterly and equally amongst all Star 3 Diamond members. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is, how do you connect people to become part of the business with you? Having seen this value, how do you connect your friends, your partners, your neighbors, your church members to become a part with you? You use what is called contact recommendation. Either contact recommendation or questionnaire or online connection or flyer and postcard or instant prospecting or invitation or home launch or brand launch. This is all that we are going to. We have a system that helps you to understand all this procedure. It's very simple that you can get people along with them. What do? Just select 50 lists of persons from your phone, 50 only. Example, the name, the phone number, the location. You can say, oh, Grace Effiong, phone number and location is you. After notify them. This is the message you send to this your friend. After you have given out their own name, you send this message to your friend. Hello, Imabonga is everything. I submitted your name, your number to an international organization running a project to show people how to generate income using their system. I am still following their coaching online now. Just let me know if they contact you. Just that, give them that message. We are going to be the one to contact them and give them information about how they can see our business. William Shakespeare once said that cowards died many times before their death, but the valiant never taste of death but once. Don't not allow fears to keep you from where you are. You know what you should do to become successful, but you are afraid of the unknown. You still keep on staying where you are staying. So what does it mean to be poor? A lot of people in our society are poor today. A lot of people listening to me today are poor. But what? Poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly. Nobody struck you with poverty. Poverty is just like people that have dirty teeth. Your uncle cannot strike you with dirty teeth, no matter how much your uncle hates you. If you don't brush your mouth, you have dirty teeth. So if you don't do if you pass over opportunity repeatedly, you are going to be poor. P-O-O-R. So what are you going to leave behind? Like this man seated here, his question is, what am I going to leave behind for my children? Is it the books? Is it the shoe that I've all eaten up? So what are the reasons? These are the reasons why successful people do our business. It has daily pay, exclusive vacation, no target, car promo, no mandatory monthly purchases. Selling is not a must. The business is transferable to your children. People don't have, the unfortunate thing is that people don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years. Their own business. But they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. That is how it is. So Paul Getty, one of the richest men in America, said that building a community of 1,000 users and connectors will give you the ability to earn a small commission from the activities of everyone in your community, even if you don't know them personally. Seated here, there are a number of people I don't know, but I still make so much money at the end of the month. I don't even know the people that are paying me money on a daily basis. Even if I don't leave my house, I still make that kind of money. Tell yourself, if you don't go to that work tomorrow, will you be able to make that kind of the money you are making? I don't care about how much you make. But supposing anything happens to you and you don't go out, can you still make that money? That's the most important question you should ask yourself. So that's why Paul Getty says, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my effort. Can you be in Uyo and somebody stays in Port Harcourt? That person does something in Port Harcourt, you are making money. Can you stay in Port Harcourt? Somebody stays in Akure, that person does something in Akure and you are making money. Can you stay in Lagos and somebody is in Kaduna and that person that does something in Kaduna pays you money in Lagos? If you cannot do that, know that you are struggling. If the money that is entering your pocket every day is as a result of your energy, know that you are struggling. One day, that your energy will stop and nothing will come in. So take advantage of this package. You can plug into our system with various packages. We have the package 1, look at them. Business portfolio 1 for the 3,000. We have business portfolio 129,000. We have 301,000. We have 640 something thousand. We have 1,200,000 and something thousand. And we also have the package of 10,000 naira. You can pick any of them and begin being a part of us. Now, these are the reasons why you must be wealthy. For those of us that don't care about becoming successful in life, you must be wealthy so that you can be more generous if you are wealthy. You can help the needy. You can better the education and exposure. Your voice can be heard if you are wealthy. You can age gracefully. You can influence the world positively if you are wealthy, ladies and gentlemen. So do not allow doubt. Do not allow doubt to keep you where you are, because doubt kills more dreams than failure ever does. That's according to Susie Kazem. Doubt. The fourth richest man in the world is Warren Buffett. He says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. The question is, do you want to work until you die? Or are you prepared to take advantage of this opportunity where you can be taught, where you can be mentored, where you can be groomed using our system, wherever you are in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, to be able to leverage from the effort of other people, whether you are sleeping or you are working or you are in the church anywhere, money is still entering for you. Robert Kiyosaki says that most people never get wealthy simply because they are not trained to recognize opportunities right in front of them. This is one opportunity that is right in front of you. Are you ready to take advantage of it, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you are ready to take advantage of this opportunity, what you have to do is to make a bank transfer to the account number you are seeing on the screen. Just make a bank transfer to that. As you make a bank transfer to that, that's my personal phone number. That's my WhatsApp number as well. Send an information to me that you have made payment. Tell me the state that you are making that payment, and tell me we are going to give you, anybody that gives you this video will give you his or her reservation code. You are going to use the reservation code of this person, and as you send the proof of payment to me, attach that to the reservation code of the person that sent you this video. We are going to help you to get started and build a business wherever you are, within and outside this country. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember that it is in your hand. It is in your hand for you to grow yourself to the top. And this is one singular opportunity that can guarantee you everything you want in life. Do not depend on what they told us before now. Go to school, get a good grade, have a good job, and go to school, have a good grade, so you can have a well-paid job. There's nothing like well-paid job. Anything that needs your time for you to make that money, the moment that your time is not there, that money will not come. And this is one single opportunity that has been built for you to become financially free. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you very much for being part of our training, for being part of this business expose. Thank you very much for listening to me. And I'm trusting that you are going to get to listen to it again and begin to look at the packages. Choose your preferred packages. Accordingly, and send the information back to the person that gave you this video, okay? And make your payment to the phone number that has been shown. So thank you very much, and congratulations for your readiness to be in charge of your life today. To be in charge of your life today. I congratulate you for accepting to be in charge of your life today. And as you become in charge of your life today, there's not going to be any form of limitation. Thank you, and thank you. God bless you.